Today, we embark on the journey of bringing to you a short story by one of the globally renowned authors. We intend to release one such story every Saturday for a relaxed viewing during the weekend. We believe you would find the video interesting. Storyteller Episode 1. The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant. The Fall Before the Rise. Dark music. Close-up visuals of an empty street in Paris at dawn. She looked older than her age, hair rough, hands trembling, clothes coarse and worn. Few would believe that 10 years ago, Mathilde Loisel sparkled brighter than the chandeliers of Paris. What happened to her? This is the story of a single mistake that destroyed a decade of her life. Music swells. The woman who wanted more. Visuals, modest Paris apartment, Mathilde staring out of a window. Mathilde was born beautiful, but trapped in a life she despised. A small apartment. A modest clerk for a husband. No jewels. No silks. No admiration. Every day, she dreamt of a world where she belonged among the rich, where her beauty would finally be seen. Visuals, imagine scenes of lavish salons, glittering jewels. But dreams are dangerous when reality is unforgiving. The invitation that changed everything. Visual, husband excitedly handing Mathilde an envelope. One evening, her husband walked in, proud, smiling, hopeful in his hand, an invitation, not just any invitation. This was the minister's grand ball, a chance to step into the glittering world Mathilde always longed for. Visual, Mathilde's face shifting from excitement to despair. But instead of joy, she cried, "What will I wear? How will I face them?" Her husband sacrificed his savings for a dress, but Mathilde was still haunted. Something was missing. Borrowing the diamond necklace. Visual, Madame Forestier opening her jewelry box slowly. So she went to her wealthy friend, Madame Forestier. There, in a velvet box, lay a necklace, dazzling, brilliant, perfect. Mathilde's eyes widened, her fingers trembled. She borrowed it, unaware that this moment would shatter her life. The night of glory. Visual, grand ballroom, chandeliers, dancers, Mathilde glowing with pride. That night, Mathilde was a queen. Men turned, women whispered, her beauty eclipsed everyone else. For a few precious hours, she lived her dream. But dreams always end. The loss. Visual, Mathilde and husband leaving the ball, arriving home. When they returned home, Mathilde removed her shawl. Her breath froze, her hands shook, the necklace was gone. Sound cue, heartbeat. Panic, tears, desperation, they searched every street, but the necklace had disappeared into the night. The terrible decision. Visual, the Loisels visiting jewelers, borrowing money, signing debts. To avoid humiliation, they decided to replace the necklace. The cost? 36,000 francs, a sum large enough to bury a lifetime. They borrowed from everyone, moneylenders, friends, even strangers. Their world collapsed into debt, fear, and endless sacrifice. 10 years of suffering. Visual, Mathilde scrubbing floors, carrying water, doing harsh labor. For 10 long years, Mathilde worked like a servant. Hard labor stole her beauty, poverty stole her spirit. Every wrinkle, every ache, every sleepless night was the price she paid for a single evening of glory. The shattering twist. Visual, older Mathilde walking through Paris, meeting Madame Forestier. One day, broken but proud of her sacrifice, Mathilde saw Madame Forestier on a Paris street. She decided to tell her the truth about the lost necklace, about the replacement, about 10 years of misery. Visual, Forestier's shocked face. Madame Forestier finally spoke. "Oh, my poor Mathilde. The necklace I lent you. It was fake, a cheap imitation worth almost nothing." Music stops. Final reflection. Visual, slow fade out, Paris skyline at dusk. And in that moment, Mathilde understood. She had paid the price of a fortune for an illusion. Her life was destroyed not by fate, but by the weight of appearances. If you like the video, please click on the like, subscribe and share buttons. Hit the bell icon to receive the latest updates.